gotta tell you something I just saw.
What did you see?
This is the first time I've ever seen this.
Okay.
Someone added on to the side of their house with a camper.
What? They attached it?
There's a little white house and a little white camper is attached to it.
Like you walk from one to the other? Was it an older camper or like a newer camper?
Older camper.
Like
you know, the corrugated
long trail?
They added on with the camper. I mean, I guess if you like butted it up right next to it with the doorway.
As long as you keep the water out, I guess.
This year, we're going small in a big way. We're taking the back roads to find some of the coolest small towns in Arkansas. We're chasing scenic views, local hot spots, and the stories you won't find on a map. From hidden gems to hometown legends. From quiet main streets and historic landmarks to unforgettable food and the people who call these towns home. Every stop has a story to tell. This isn't just a road trip. It's a journey into the heart of Arkansas. Welcome to the Arkansas Small Town Tour.
That was a thing of beauty because it curves here at the end, and I turned and kept it 4 inches from the edge of concrete on the curve, perfectly right where I wanted it. That's good. I walked and turned and came right down this. It doesn't get any better than that. Yeah, we had to use no extension.
No extension.
Hey, just ask me, I'll tell you that's the best parking job you've ever seen. Chalk's on?
No. Just got one side.
We got one side, we're good. She dropped. Let me know when I'm clear. Bud, let me see tell me if I'm clear. Okay?
Now we're level. Can y'all see that bubble? Perfection.
We've been camping in the Arkansas Delta and Grand Prairie region for the last week.
Careful. They slobber you?
This is new. We haven't had these.
I don't know what they are. Something else is biting my leg, but these.
I think one just
There's
bit
one
me.
right here. These things are landing on me and landing in my drink.
Okay. I'll hand it to you. You were right.
You said.
In all fairness, I think it's one of the best porta potties I've ever been to. 10 out of 10, Keo.
You said
for your porta potties.
Abandoned, don't go there. I said it looks fine.
Well, I mean,
Be a
there's
bird.
white in your hair. I think a bird pooed on you.
What are the odds? Directly on my head. It wasn't in my coffee cup. It's on my hair.
This is not a region we camp in during the summer because you can't swim in the Arkansas River. We prefer to be in places like this, or this, or this when Arkansas cranks up the heat and the pavement gets so hot you could fry eggs. So before that happens, we're road tripping in some of the prettiest Delta regions you'll ever see.
When we mentioned to people that we were coming to Tar Camp, they're like, Tar Camp's great, but there's stickers all in the grass. Except everybody's calling them sandburrs, I think, in the grass. Like, I don't know how people are walking their dogs because there's sandburrs everywhere. Timothy and I were just sitting here, we're like, what difference does it make? We don't have a dog.
We have shoes.
We wear shoes. It's not like we're going to notice there's stickers everywhere.
We walked down for 2 minutes to see how close the water was, if we could fish from there, which we can. And we're wearing Crocs, which are soft. I'm sure hard shoes it wouldn't happen, but sure enough, all of us
Stuck in there.
are covered the bottom of our shoes, so now we have to clean them off before we can go in the camper. So I get it. It is kind of a problem, and you think they could get rid of them somehow, but apparently
I think you have to spray the grass.
it's so bad that we just walked straight to the river and back like one line, and we all got our shoes full. So there's a lot of stickers. It was not exaggerating. It's a lot of stickers out here. So we'll see. It is going to be a pain for us to have to clean off our shoes before we go in the camper or we take them in. But I'm thinking tennis shoes might be a lot better. The Crocs are probably Crocs are just too soft. Yeah, they can't stick. So no more Crocs.
Shoes.
We'll wear hard-soled shoes in the grass, I guess.
And I just thought of something. We were remarking about how we haven't really seen any dogs out here yet because dogs tend to be our pet peeve because people let them run loose or they don't pick up after them after they go to the bathroom or whatever. And now I think I know why. It's a pain. You couldn't I don't think you could stake your dog out. I mean, they're going to get stickers all in their feet and on their fur. I heard a little dog barking in the camper next to us. But that's probably part of the reason why we haven't seen very many dogs yet.
It's beautiful here, though. The river here across from our site is incredibly wide, way wider than at Willow Beach. I think it must be like a extra offshoot of it that combines.
The Arkansas River.
It's not just the channel. It's way wider than channel, so it looks like a lake. It's gorgeous. Love this place. It looks really nice for now, and the bathroom has new showers, and I think we're going to really enjoy it.
The nice neighbor who was camping next door came over, and we were talking for a while, and then he mentioned something about a washing machine. I don't know how it came up, but we told him that he was sitting over there at his campsite.
I think we mentioned our ice chest.
We were telling him how we were doing laundry in our ice chest, and he brought his washing machine over. It's one of these travel kinds. So anyway, I'm putting water in it, and we're gonna do some laundry. 3 minutes, or?
Yeah.
It started. I told y'all last night about our camping neighbor Mike, who loaned us his washing machine. Saved us a ton of time at a coin laundry or something. Well, he's been gone all day today fishing. I mean, like 8 or 9 hours he's been gone fishing. He just walked over with a whole bucket of crappie, and I don't have the stuff to cook it up. I mean, I have a burner and I have a cast iron pan and stuff, but he apparently has all the ingredients, so he's going to show us how to cook some crappie.
I'm cutting them up in pieces that'll cook a little better.
So you've already filleted them.
I filleted them, now I'm cutting them in the
Bite
size so it cooks a little better.
What you got in there?
This is oil here.
And this is cornmeal,
This is Louisiana fish fry.
Okay.
Louisiana fish.
Now, I use this and a Colonel Jim's. And
So it all comes
both
in
of
a
them are
bag
good.
together.
Both of them are good.
So it's like cornmeal based with seasonings and salt.
Yes.
So you made a portable receptacle there to use when you're camping? It looks
I
like.
did.
That's cool. Plug it in and set it up wherever you want.
I've got a bunch of them around the house. I had chicken houses, so I often had a lot of extra receptacles and things like that when I had to overhaul the system.
I'm cutting crooked potatoes because we're gonna make French fries.
Oh, look. I had to put each bead on individually.
It's good, bud. How many fish is that?
This is 8 crappie.
So what'd you catch them with?
2 jig, white chartreuse, 2 jig.
So it's a plastic worm of some kind, right?
It's about this long. And go get one.
Because I've got some stuff in my, the only thing I have stuff to catch is bass and crappie. So lots of different kinds of colorful worms with, I like to use like a beetle spin, like with a metal spinner with the worm beside it, you know, stuff like that.
Now I use the spinner if I'm spider rigging, which is got
Talking over my head.
Well,
several of them at once.
This is, I have a stand, mounts and stands, and you put 4 poles on this side and 4 poles on that side, and you travel. You don't sit still.
Yeah. You got all of them with those on them? Yeah.
Yes. And they have spinners on there.
So do you ever use worms or crickets? I don't know much about bait.
No. I don't use live bait.
You don't?
Not
Because it's not convenient?
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
too much to put up with.
Yeah, I've got something
yeah.
like that.
For me, I don't want to have to mince die.
Right.
I've got one just like it, except mine doesn't have 3 tails.
Bring
on it.
fish, and we don't bring fish.
Okay.
I bass fish a little. Bro, got a bunch of worms and stuff.
Let me see the bait, babe.
This is what they. caught it on.
And that's called a what?
A white chartreuse.
Okay.
That's the color, so chartreuse. Yeah.
How hot's your oil? Like, do you set it to a certain temperature?
350 is where you 350 to 360 is what
Okay.
what I cook it on.
And it makes it hot enough to stick to it instead of coming off.
It's just a, I don't know, it just works good to me.
It's just what he's
We're
doing.
gonna
I just know
start.
sometimes it'll come off instead of sticking to
We're
it.
gonna
You know,
start
it'll
a
flake
cooking
off.
channel.
Camping cooking.
With Mike.
And cooking, yeah,
Just got it in there.
We're making a cooking channel here. Campground cooking with Mike. How
it
long
takes
does stay
6
in there?
minutes.
6 minutes. You're ahead of me.
Well, he just burnt his mouth. You want me to burn my mouth?
Burn your tongue. It's the thing to do.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Mike knows what he's doing.
That's excellent. My favorite fish is crappie.
You come up with me and you come up there. That's a pretty one, isn't it?
It doesn't get any better than that. Caught hours ago.
It's fresh, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what you got there?
Larry's seasoning salt.
Okay.
Fresh fried crappie and potatoes.
French fries.
It's gonna be good.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, it is good. I tried it. It's amazing.
Mike and Julie.
Thank you, Mike and Julie, for your hospitality.
You ever had like actual fried potatoes?
Remember to get your lid off, Flo.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a potato?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need batter?
Did y'all wash your hands?
The fish? It's just
Yeah.
salt.
Can I try the fish?
Mm-hmm. Try it. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
This is my last bite. I'm hesitant to eat it because it's wonderful. My favorite fish in the world is fresh fried crappie. It doesn't get better than that. And because I think deeply about things, when I'm sitting by the river eating it, knowing that it just came out of the river a few hours ago, I always, each bite, I look at the river and think about how I'm thankful to be eating the bounty. Like if an Indian was sitting, oh, there went a paper plate. If an Indian had just got out of his canoe and just caught fish, that's how I feel. Like I'm enjoying eating the bounty of the river as I sit by the river and look at from whence it came. It's a wonderful deep circle of life, and I love to sit and look at water where the fish that I'm eating came from. It's pretty deep. I enjoy it. But I'm gonna wait because this is my last bite. I'm not ready for it to be over.
Well, not only that, but thinking about someone, Mike, went out and he fished for all that.
For hours.
For hours. And then he cleaned it all. And then he cooked it all. And then he gave it all to us.
Very
Some people in this world are just good as gold. And that's Mike and Julie.
Thank you, Mike and Julie. We appreciate you. We're glad we met you.
Your crazy hand. What are you fishing for?
Told you before. Anything that bites. Youngest just threw a pole in the river.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. She let go when she casted, so our oldest had to go in with her shoes. Now her shoes and socks are soaked. I don't know. First thing I taught her was hold on to the little trigger thing on the bottom too where you can hang on, but she let it fly. We got it before it went to the bottom of the river. Well, I still had a little trout hook from JFK and White River. I didn't want to change it last time we were somewhere just for a minute, so I just put a crappie worm on that and then some clamp weights above it so I could cast it. Anyway, it's been bad for a while, so I finally cut it all off and started over. And so I have a new swivel. I have a new lure from Mike, our neighbor. It's a crappie lure, and he gave me new hooks with the weighted eye on the end, and so I attached that to the swivel with a new hook and eye and a new lure, so it should be good, and I can see it really well through the river water because it's bright chartreuse. So windy, you have to cast downwind and then pull it back. But anyway, we're down here. I got a bite yesterday. I saw a fish bite it and it didn't stay on, but I did see one, so there are some right here. We're gonna try it.
The wind out here today is fierce, and I fixed my hair and I'm not sure why, because then I had to pull it back because it's just gonna be full of knots. But it's keeping the heat away because I think it's supposed to be 85 degrees today and it doesn't feel like 85 to me right now. I was gonna show you where everybody's fishing. So there's this bit of a ledge here along the river. If you go up, there's some reeds and then all the campers. So we're all standing down here on this ledge. I know there's ledge further down and I'm not sure how far that way, but this is really convenient for fishing because when we were at Willow Beach, there wasn't this. It was just rocky and not rocks that were good enough to stand on. So this is really nice. I'm not sure if this is man-made or if this is the river washing it out, but excellent for fishing here at Tar Camp if you're gonna fish from the bank. Look at you. You doing good? Any bites? My mom bought the kids these really cool telescoping fishing poles. They're kids' poles, but they, just like an adult's telescoping fishing pole, they get real small, probably only about a foot long, and they have a really neat zippered bag that you put them in, and it came with some lures, and so that makes it easy when we travel because the kids love to fish, that we can have their little telescoping poles. The bag's only about, I don't know, 18 inches long. Hey, there's one right here. Off Amazon. This is our youngest's pole. They come in multiple colors. You can get black, red. Hers is purple. But you can try out, you can toss them in the back of your SUV. We put them in the back of the minivan if we're not camping. They go in the back of the truck, and that way you're not traveling with, you know, long poles. And then anywhere we go, if there's a pond or if we're by the river or lake, they can fish. We're on our way to Redfield. We don't know what's in Redfield. You? Grocery store?
Library.
Library. A cool bridge that we drove over to get here.
We're gonna look for anything historic.
We're gonna drive around and see what's happening. First time in a spring market.
I like the look of it. We'll see how it is.
You said it's part of Brookshire's or something?
Well, I looked up online if there was a grocery store here. It listed that website, so I'm wondering if it's like affiliated with it.
Get a big one.
Look for a scale. I will check it.
You want to make sure you get the biggest.
Oh, over there. Bud, weigh this. Here, take this. I picked the two that looked the biggest, so we'll check.
4.5 pounds.
Check that one. That one's the winner.
This one feels light.
Tell me what you're doing.
Trying to find any lunch meat, hot dog, ham, anything without nitrite or nitrate, but so far everything has it. We haven't found anything without. Yep.
No nitrates.
Yay! You got one.
And it's on sale.
Guess
Good job, bud.
So now we're looking for bread without calcium propionate in it.
I read that one and I think we're golden. We haven't found any other bread without it aside from Walmart brand.
Appears to be good for store-bought.
Now we'll see if we can get this in the truck.
We rarely eat ice cream. We try to be very health conscious, but every once in a while a treat is good. They had, I guess, store brand peanut butter brownie bash, and they were all like $4 to $6, but this one's on sale for $2. And I would have picked this flavor anyway because chocolate peanut butter is the best. So we're excited to get back before it melts and eat at the campground.
You have a happy dance? Found Redfield City Park, and it is very, very nice. They have a big, apparently it's a Sanders Lake. Nice big lake with picnic tables and fishing.
If we find a shady spot, we might eat our picnic here.
Your ice cream's gonna melt.
Oh.
I brought spoons.
Picnic basket.
You just eat it right out of the tub. We've all decided that what we could really use is a nap.
And we're hours late for lunch.
It's 3 o'clock and we haven't had lunch yet. But the day is warm and it's windy. And I don't know, for some reason we're just all beat. You know what I think it is? Exhaustion from being windblown.
And when we're sleeping in a camper, taking a while to get ready in our tiny camper, so every day is a little bit harder.
I do sleep like a baby in the camper, that's for sure. But I really think being windblown is exhausting. And down here on the river, I mean, it's brutal. Pleasant, I mean, temperature-wise. Y'all aren't gonna believe this, or you might. But before Mike and Julie, our camping neighbors, left today, Mike came over and he gave us his brand new fryer because he says he has a bigger one at home he likes better. And this one is a little smaller, which is perfect for us, so he gave that to us. And he gave us fresh fish that I put in yogurt containers.
More crappie.
More crappie, this one and this one. And he gave us oil. So I've never done this before. He gave me the manual. I've looked over the manual, and he told me what to do to cut the fillets up in shorter pieces. So I'm gonna do that. I don't have the cornmeal mixture, so I'm gonna do flour, which the Google said I could do. I'm gonna do flour with salt and pepper, and roll it up, and apparently it's supposed to work.
That'll be good.
So
Let's try.
What about like that? That's, yeah. And like this?
Yeah, I like that. Because they kind of curl up.
Do I cut this one in half?
I would. About like that.
This crappie was caught this morning.
There we go.
Good to me. Look good to you.
Yep. We're now at day 8 on the road camping in our 14-foot camper. So 8 days so far, many more to come. And I have not got my trimmers out of my toiletry bag to do my neck or my face yet, so I don't look in a mirror. We haven't actually installed a mirror in our camper yet. That's on our list. So I don't see myself, and in the bathhouse, as you know, it's a metal mirror, which is not accurate. Anyway, I forget to look, and then I start to feel it growing on my face. So it's time to trim up because it's getting a little bit crazy.
Speaking of those metal mirrors in the bathhouses, they are brutal because they're distorted. So it's like, you know, when you go to a fair and they have that house of mirrors or whatever, so sometimes your head can be really big, or, you know, your bottom half's really big, or it's just crazy in there. You can't, those mirrors are just so you're like, yes, I'm still a person, but for actually like shaving your neck or applying makeup or anything like that. It's not happening.
I usually have a beard. Right now it's a goatee just because I was bored, but it may or may not be straight when I get done in the bathroom.
No, it's gonna be wobbly. We just met a subscriber out here in, I think, the longest A-class I've ever seen. And we've seen a lot of camper, motorhomes, fifth wheels, everything. This one takes the cake. Anyway, he said that he recently watched our Civil War cavern video
From Bull Shoals.
up in Bull Shoals, and he liked it, which it really is an awesome video. If y'all haven't seen that one, go watch that one after this, because Bull Shoals is a really, really cool place, and that cavern is amazing. The plan for the rest of this morning is to pack up all of our gear and make lunch, because all we've had is bananas and cottage cheese for breakfast. Because today we are leaving to do something we've never done before. We are driveway surfing for the first time. We're actually headed over to Mike's house because we had a gap in our reservations.
We had one night we had to fill in to make the next reservation work out, so Mike was nice enough to let us pull in and plug up our refrigerator for the night.
Yeah, so we're gonna go driveway surf over at Mike's. We're gonna soak up the rest of the time here at Tar Camp and get all of our stuff packed up and head out. That barge is making a wide turn back there. The river comes down this way and it makes a bend toward the Mississippi. So they're going towards the Mississippi that way. And Timothy was noticing how it looked 3 wide. You can keep riding, Shug. One thing that we've been talking about, though, is that we haven't seen a ton of barges here. I think that's only the second barge that we've seen. And we camp at Toadsuck a lot, and we see barges often. So our theory was that maybe they're coming through when we're asleep. That by the time they make it to this portion of the river, we're already asleep or something. Somehow we're missing them, because that's only the second one that we've ever seen. We saw that. We've seen 2 barges, and I think I already mentioned that we saw a personal yacht come through, but it came down the main channel and anchored down the way for the night, and I was really hoping to see it as it came by the next morning, but then Mike told us that it came by about 30 minutes before we came out of our camper the other morning, so I missed it. But this is a beautiful stretch of the river. It's much wider here than it is like when we camp at Toadsuck. There are some bends over from where we are off the main channel. At Toadsuck, for example, you're on the main channel and it doesn't widen out. This widens out. It almost just looks like a huge lake. I mean, if someone didn't tell you where you were, you could think that you're just on, I don't know, DeGray or something like that. It's absolutely, the view from here is absolutely beautiful.
So I just went to the bathhouse for bathhouse-ish things, and when I went in there it was sunny and incredibly hot, and when I came out a few minutes later it felt like a different day. It cooled off dramatically in those few minutes. The clouds came over. There's a chance of rain, which always, we've been here for a while, and then the day we're trying to pack up our things to roll out will be when it will rain a little bit. So we're trying to get packed up before that happens, because the way these clouds rolled in, it cooled off. It's definitely seems like the rain's coming, so hopefully it won't be the bad timing it normally is when we're trying to just get the last things closed up and leave. So we'll see, but at least it's cool for now, which is a big relief from what it was earlier today.
In the next episode, we're driveway surfing with friends as we make our way to Cane Creek State Park. If you watched until the end, put code word crappie in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.